Amigos, it's Senora Davis, and here are your instructions para hoy, el 17 de diciembre. So this is our last meeting for this calendar year. So we're going to do some work on la casa, the vocabulary that you filled out after your test this week. So if you have not filled that vocabulary out, please go back to the Martes folder for December 15th, the day that you did your test, and fill that out using the video that I provided. Please do not look at the internet for answers that will give you vocabulary words that are not correct. Make sure you use the video that I provide. And if you have questions on how to do anything, please join the live Google Meet link at 10:30 or 1 p.m. if you're my face-to-face students. So we're going to do tres cosas para practicar, 3 things to practice. First is hablar. And a lot of you always skip speaking stuff that we do, but it's incredibly important that you know how to say the words because that's learning a language, is learning how to speak it. And additionally, when we come to final exam time, you will have to be tested on your speaking skills and your pronunciation. So if you've been skipping these up to this point, please stop skipping them. They're very important. This particular assignment is super easy because I'm giving you all the answers. What you're going to do is you're going to listen to the word that I say, and you're going to say the exact same thing back to me. No translating or anything like that. So for instance, you'll listen to this, and you're going to say el armario. You'll click record, say el armario, and then move on to the next one. For this particular one, we're practicing just rooms of the house. So there's 10 words that you're going to do. I say the word in Spanish, you say the word in Spanish. You're just repeating after me. So it's very, very simple. You should know how to pronounce them because you're listening to my pronunciation first. Please do not skip the speaking parts. The next thing you're going to do is some practice on educandy. With educandy, it provides you with lots of different ways to practice your vocabulary. So you can do a matching game, you can do crosswords, other things like that that will help you practice your vocabulary. The thing with educandy is you have to tell me what you practiced. So you're going to practice for at least 15 minutes on educandy. You can come here or you can click this link here. They're both going to take you to a separate window. So you can do tic-tac-toe, you can do a crossword, you can do matching, you can do memory, any of those that you'd like to do. Whichever one you click on will take you to a separate window so you can complete it. Now, since you have a list of about 30 words, each activity is going to randomly pick some of those words to do. So you're going to need to do them a few times in order to practice all of your vocabulary. But you're practicing for 15 minutes, so do a variety of activities so that you're practicing all the different words. So for memory, you have the English, trying to find the Spanish, and you'll just click around until you find them and all the matches match up. So once you're done with that, you'll come back to Schoology, you'll click Submit Assignment, click Create, and then you're going to tell me which activities you did and for about how long. And then the last thing you're going to be doing is the Did You Get It assignment practice on GoFormative over this vocabulario. You'll be looking at pictures of a house and identifying the different furniture or rooms that you'll be seeing and some other practice with the vocabulary. As that opens up here, I'll show you what it is. So for this particular one, you may want to click the link to open it in a separate window so you can see this picture of a house a little bit better. So it'll stretch it out a little bit bigger than here. You can click zoom in and then show questions to see. But essentially, you're identifying que cosa es. So cosa is one of your vocab words. Cosa, C-O-S-A, means thing. So what thing am I talking about? We're not doing rooms on this first one here, but what thing? So look at the number, and on that number, you're going to type what it is. So number 1 is a bed, so you'll type the word for bed, la cama, and etc. for this first one. On the second set of questions, using the same house, you're answering que cuarto es. Cuarto is a room. So what room am I identifying? Or not necessarily a room, but a place in the house am I identifying with all of these? I have some multiple choice questions. Where would you go to do these actions? And what would you use to do certain things as well? We have some matching for what the person is doing and what room they would typically do that action in. And then this one here, you're going to be filling in the blank. For 29 through 35, or 34, excuse me, You have the same choices. So you're only going to use these choices one time. Pick which word best completes each sentence. And then we have some matching of vocabulary, just some basic Spanish to English matching. Click Submit Assignment when you're done with that. And then the last thing I have on here for you is optional, but it is kind of a fun holiday cultural thing that you're going to do. First, I have a music video for Mis Deseos and Feliz Navidad by Michael Bublé and Thalia, if you want to enjoy that. But last, I have a short boom cards activity for you. In many Spanish-speaking countries, they eat on New Year's Eve 12 grapes, 12 for each one for each month in the new year, and they make a deseo, a wish for the next year. And I thought, well, 2020 has been kind of a dumpster fire. So let's make a lot of good wishes for ourselves for next year. So all you're going to do, I have a list of what all of these words mean right here. I want you to choose 12 deseos, 12 wishes that you have for yourself in the coming year. And you'll just drag that grape over to the picture so that you have 12 of them, whichever ones that you'd like, just to tell me what you're hoping for the next year. It is optional. It's up to you what you want to choose, what words you choose, even if you want to do the assignment. But I'd love to see what you want for yourselves for the next year and to maybe kind of put this year behind us. And then just make sure you click Submit so I can see those answers. So I will see you guys after break. I hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holiday and a great New Year, and I'll see you then. Adios.